Hello, everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel, This Old Camper. On this channel, we're going to start out with renovating a 2001 Coleman Sun Valley camper that I purchased off of Facebook Marketplace for about $600. The condition of this camper wasn't very good. The owner was very upfront about it in the Facebook post. As we go through some of these pictures here, you'll see some of the damage that was done by the mice. Um, in this video, we actually end up finding one mice nest. I took the air conditioning unit apart, and that's where I found the other one. I didn't record that, though. Just some pictures of the general condition of this vehicle. Um, I think it's going to be really good once we get it fixed up. There is a lot of work to do. I did buy this with the intention of it kind of being a project to work on for the next, hopefully, 6 to 8 months. Maybe we'll get it done a little bit sooner than that. After engaging the person that was selling this on Facebook, he sent me a picture of this big crack in the front of the trailer. This concerned me, knowing these campers or doing a little bit of research. Water damage is a real big issue with these, so that was something that really did concern me. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a walk around the trailer, and I'll be quiet while that's going on. So down in here, we can see the lift cable that's broken. It goes to the little lift arm that's right here. So we're gonna have to find a way to open the lid or the roof of the camper, get it supported, and then pull that entire lift arm out. So I broke this lift cable by trying to raise the roof while this little bracket here was locked, and it looks like it actually deformed the aluminum a little bit there. I don't know how well it'll show up on video, but that's pretty bent in. First, let's go around and go ahead and unlock all these so I don't have to end up replacing more of the lifting arm cables. So here, I've just been raising it and lifting this corner. This roof is very heavy. I've got a 2x4 right here that's holding up the roof. And we're just going to keep jacking it up and lifting it little by little. So we'll do another quick walk around to the camper now that I've got the roof up a little bit of the way. Oh, sorry, still trying to learn how to use this thing. I've already taken the beds out of here. There was a mice nest that was up in the AC unit, and it does not smell very good inside this camper. Here you can see a little bit of the damage that the mice did. There's a whole lot more of it down here. You can see kind of how this is starting to pull away from the front of the trailer, and it's cracked up here. Cracked here too, pretty good. So we're going to be doing quite a bit of fiberglass repair on this thing, which we've never really done before, so we're going to learn. There's really another big crack, and you can see down in here, you can't really see too well, but it's pretty rotten. this whole side here is pulled away from the, let me see if I can get you in there a little bit better, pulled away. Not too much damage on these sides, but I'm probably still going to do a total replace of the canvas because it's easier. Here you can see I'm supporting the roof with a 2x4. See if we can get a shot of what we're bracing against up here. It's this little piece of metal right here at the very top. So let's see if we can't get it up the rest. Oh, one more thing. There's the bit of broken cable. You can see how it's all twisted up in here. We're going to be replacing it with something hopefully a little bit stronger. So I got it up a little bit further and didn't realize that that was going to come out. And then if we look up here at the top, can't really see too well, but there's a bolt up there holding that one piece together. So I'm going to have to go ahead and get that out because I cannot take this little metal cover off because that's what's holding the roof up. So removing that pole let us, I think we'll be able to slide this out from here now. I think there are 4 little bolts that hold it down there. I think they're right there on the other side of that frame. This is a little bit sketchy, so be careful if you're doing this yourself. Makes me a little nervous. And that roof right there is just super heavy. So when you get started, I recommend getting some different size 2x4s that you can use to help support the weight of the roof. And then be sure you put those 2x4s on this piece of this angled piece of aluminum. Otherwise, you'll punch right through the side of your trailer. This is really thin sheet aluminum over here. Hopefully this won't be too jumpy when I edit it, but it looks like the cable going from here up to this pulley is good. The problem lies with this, sorry guys, this bottom cable here. So it looks like there's a little screw here holding that in, and then the cable runs down and then out through this bottom pulley here. So let's go ahead and work on getting that out. All right, we got the screw undone there, and we've got the broken cable out. I'm gonna come over here and grab some of this replacement cable that I bought off of Amazon that kind of looks a little bit small. We'll see if it'll work for us. Might have to get something bigger. This is pretty thick compared to this, so we'll see what it'll do for us. So what I'm going to do here is I've ran the cable through this little pulley. I'm going to make a loop. I'm going to, I guess, feed this. I don't know, I've never used this stuff before. It does hurt when it goes through your hand. Right through there. Pull down a little. And run it back through this way. Let me get a little extra slack here and try this again. There we go. And then we'll just take this and crimp it down. Squeeze pretty hard because we don't want this slipping out. That's what I'm worried about with this thinner cable as well. Is it slipping through or just breaking again? I'll go ahead and put this screw back in. Just gotta put a little bit of tension when I'm cranking that down. And then, unfortunately, I guess I'm gonna have to spin quite a bit of this out because I don't know exactly how much I need. I haven't measured. And then here's these nice little cutters provided. I got all this off of Amazon, so. Alright, we got that cut. It's gonna be a mess to clean up later. Go ahead and pull this through the pulley. And then I'll go ahead and route this up and out that pulley in the bottom. Maybe. Oh, let's get some of that junk out of there. I would also advise you not to be working under the roof, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do, unfortunately. Safety third and all, you know. Alright, I'm not gonna make you guys sit here and try to watch me fish this through, so I'll be back in a minute. Since we got this apart, I'm gonna take some of this slide out silicone lubricant, and I'm going to spray all of these pulleys down. Because to be honest with you, I don't know if they've been sprayed down ever. Especially this one, it's very rusty. So I'm hitting both the cable and hopefully the points where it spins. I'll come back and hit the tops here. I forgot to mention, to get that little cable up and through the hole down there, I use these little forceps here. I was able to reach down, right down in there and just pick it up. You can get these on like Amazon, or I got these on LA Police Gear. They're the best things ever. They're usually used in like surgical operations to clamp off blood vessels and stuff like that, but they're great for picking up things that you can't really get your fingers down near. And then the fun part, getting all this pushed back down, this cable and everything routed down through this hole here. Got to look down in there and make sure we're not going to get snagged on any wires or anything. And then this little piece of rubber was a little bit of a pain to get that support up and out. Hey guys, sorry if this video is a little bit more shaky, but just wanted to show you what I did. These 4 bolts here are what hold in the bottom of that bracket. This is the wire here. Then we got to go through this pulley here. That hole in the frame up there. There's another pulley pretty much right behind that. Sorry. We got to get this plate off, and then in here there's a big screw with 4 eye bolts, or at least that's what should be in here, that new cable is going to go into. And then still got a screw in the bracket up at the very top, or that lift support. But hopefully we can get this finished tonight. We're down here under the trailer now, and unfortunately we're right in the driveway, so don't really have a lot of room to work. We're just taking off the last few
screws, metal plate that should be. There's some fancy name for this. I don't remember what this system's called. There's a guy on YouTube called Pop-Up Camper Pro. At least I think that's his channel. He does a lot of this stuff, which I found some more in the mouse nest.
That little metal plate that I took off in that last video had this nice mouse nest in it, and when it fell to the ground, it about fell right in my face, so that was a nice little surprise that this camper had waiting for me.
Alright guys, I've got the cover on down there. Let's go ahead and get this bar back in here. Okay, well, I'd say something isn't right there. But with it being so dark, I'm gonna have to call it a night. So I'm gonna try to get this down without breaking myself or any other part of this camper, and we'll pick back up on another day. Well, unfortunately, that totally didn't work. I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board, do some research, and we'll go from there.
Thank you guys for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.